All right, here we go. The Capsule Time 360 Sprint Cars ready to go here tonight. Your number one driver. You see him up front there. It's the Lovejoy for Mid-Row Motorsports. The 2 going to Chris Jones for Hazen Boots. Wyatt Walker into 3 for Backdraft. Jesse Gordon into 4 for Hazen Boots. Kendrick into 5 for Hazen Boots. Zeph Johnson in that number 6 spot here tonight for Backdraft. Witherspoon, the owner of Hazen Boots, into 7. Stephen Hott, the owner of Backdraft, in the 8. Philbrick into 9 from Lions Den Motorsports. How about Chris Holly tonight in that number 10 spot? Stu Rat in the 11 for Backdraft. And Justin did not make the show after blinking into the lead lap cars at one of the biggest dirt tracks we have here. Got DQ'd in the number 12 spot. All right, that is that. Conditions here, you already know, beautiful. 72 degrees, cloudy, 6-mile-an-hour winds, and there is 0 chance it's going to rain here. I promise. All right. The truck is ready to come in. Lovejoy about to have the biggest start of his iRacing career in this league. I tell you that. I don't think he's ever led the pack to green flag. At least in that I can remember. So, hey, good move for him. Good for Mid-Row Motorsports. They got themselves a dirt driver, some would say. So here we go. Lovejoy, Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker. Let's get them racing here at the bowl. Oh, boy, they're already making contact. Beating and banging already. Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker. Watching the inside line now in the back here. Lovejoy still your leader out front. Everybody else kind of following suit here. Lovejoy, Chris Jones, Wyatt Walker, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon now going to try to make a move here. Jesse now working himself 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Contact made there. Lovejoy hits the tires of Chris Jones, and he goes backwards. Absolutely. It's definitely one thing to set a fast lap. It's another to be able to run them consistently. You're seeing that right now with Wyatt Walker out front. Dominating performance here from him, Chris Jones and Jesse Gordon. Here comes Zeph Johnson. There's Kendrick, Philbrick, and Lovejoy. Lovejoy now trying to rebound here after starting to race number 1. You got to give me more than one burner lap to be able to run with these boys. You got to hang on for 25 laps. 22 to go here at Port Royal, the Capsule Time 360 Sprint Car Series. Wyatt Walker out front, Jesse Gordon in that number 2 spot right now, but it's a battle back here near the rear. Wyatt Walker out front here for the Backdraft Motorsports team. Jesse Gordon in the crew. Watch out now. Big one right here. Kendrick getting himself upright, but he's holding on to it. Right now you're watching Stephen Hahn back here in the 7 spot battling with Philbrick. Philbrick and the Spoon. That's Witherspoon, the 20B machine back here tonight. Looking good. Oh, he got himself loose. He's got to hang on to it. Holy shit. He about went backwards. Right now, Chris Holly moving himself up. There's Philbrick. Lovejoy now going to have to try to rebound and get his speed back here with 19 to go. Your number 1 qualifier back 5 spots in 6 laps. Wyatt Walker still out front here. Jesse Gordon, Chris Jones, Zeph Johnson, and Kendrick round out your top 5. They're spread out pretty good here at Port Royal. 18 to go. Stephen Hott right now in a good battle with Philbrick. Philbrick now looking to get up to the back bumper of Steven. Steven trying to hold him off. No mirrors in these cars, guys. They have no idea where the other driver is. They're just going off of strictly feel. And maybe a spotter. Maybe. But we got 16 to go next time by. Philbrick still looking to get up and around Steven here. Big battle here. He's all over him. Philbrick now going to look to the inside here. Throw down the marker there. Contact made. Philbrick and Steven duking it out back there. Good racing. Side by side. 16 to go. Wyatt Walker still your leader, but guess who's knocking on the door? It's that man, Jesse Gordon. He's coming up quick here. Lap traffic now playing a big role here. Lap traffic got to stay low and out of the way here. Good looking stuff there. Thank you very much, sir. 15 to go. Lap traffic staying low. Wyatt goes up, eats some of that wall there. Tough break for him. Still out front right now. Witherspoon 1 lap down here as they're getting into lap traffic. Holly now, the next car. Lap traffic, stay low. Lap traffic, stay low and out of the way. Right now, watching a good battle here. Wyatt Walker, Jesse Gordon, 13 to go. Chris Jones back into 3, but it's the battle up front. Everybody wanting to watch. Wyatt Walker, Jesse Gordon. Lap traffic, they know who they are. They don't need mirrors to know. They have relatives. They can see it. Where's Brody? Not in the race. Brody not in the race here tonight. Jesse Gordon in that number 2 spot right now. Chris Jones into 3, Zeph Johnson into 4. Kendrick Lovejoy battling it out. But, oh, we got Wyatt up against the catch fence here. That's going to bring out a caution. We got a caution out on the Speedway. Oh, no. We take the cameras off the leaders for 2 seconds. We come back, and we got carnage here. It looks like he just goes up and, oh, stuffs the wall. Oh, no. Big hit right there. Wyatt Walker. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. That is going to leave a mark there. Wyatt Walker, first one of the night here. Going to move him to the tail end of the field here, folks. My, oh, my. All right, that was on Wyatt Walker. Just got up there a little hot and heavy and made contact with the wall there. First one of the night. All right, so we got 10 to go here. Wyatt Walker going to go to the tail end of the field here. We're going to re-rack them and restack them and see if we get this thing getting better here. Jesse Gordon, Chris Jones, Zeph Johnson, and Kendrick going to dial in. But right now, man, oh, man, I'll tell you what, who would have saw that one coming there? That's why it has to come down pit road here and grab some service. And I tell you what, tough break for him and everybody else out there tonight, man. Big, big break. Hate to see that happen to him. So right now, Jesse Gordon, Chris Jones, Zeph Johnson, Kendrick, Lovejoy, Philbrick, Steven, Wyatt in the pits there. Man, oh, man, tough break for him. There's Stu Rat right there. Chris Holly trying to hold himself down there on the bottom. Do something down there, you know, something. But right now, we're watching it. Jesse Gordon. Yeah, still in the pits. Tough break, man. You hate to see that. So lights are still in the pace cars. They're cycling through right now. They'll let them go green next time by. Rolling out now is Wyatt Walker. So lights will go off the pace car this time by. My, oh my, have things turned here in this one here quickly tonight. First caution of the night here at Port Royal. I expected it to be sooner than what it was, but it's finally here. So here we go. Absolutely. I'll make sure I got everybody's shit cleared here. Everybody's good. No worries there on everybody's part. He got passing into the yellow because I gave him it. I got you. Everybody's good. Can Jones do something here? I don't know. I think he got something in him here, but we'll find out. He's racing his teammate. We know Jesse Gordon will wreck somebody for third. I don't know if Chris Jones will do the same here. Let's find out together. All right, here we go. Coming down to the wire. It's going to be 7 to go here. Jesse Gordon, Chris Jones, teammates. What's it going to be? I think we're going to have at least a couple more cautions easily here. It's Port Royal, baby. All right, here we go. They're going to fire back off. Bring them together and bring them around. Here comes Philbrick now upside down. He's going to keep it together, though. Back up to the front, Jesse Gordon. Chris Jones, Zeph Johnson, Kendrick, and Lovejoy. Lovejoy now going to try to find some speed. He was hot early, but how about that Chris Jones, man? He's now working his way back up to the lead here. Lovejoy trying to find some speed here around Kendrick Holmes. Kendrick now going to go to the high side. 6 to go. Chris Jones out front right now for Hazen Boots. Jesse Gordon, Zeph Johnson into 4. Excuse me, make it to 3. Kendrick into 4. Lovejoy into 5 right now. Lovejoy now working at back bumpers. He's trying to chase him down, and you saw Johnson lose tons of speed right there. Johnson was hard into the wall. We got a big wreck of cars back here, and they're still stuck together. Still stuck together. They're going to get them untangled, it looks like. Chris Jones and Jesse Gordon. There's Zeph Johnson, Lovejoy, Kendrick, and Philbrick. My, oh my, how the tide has turned back there. Zeph Johnson now working their way up there. And I tell you, these guys got themselves tangled up into a knot back up there. Chris Jones still the man out front now. Jesse Gordon and Zeph Johnson, 1, 2, 3. But how about this? Look at the battle here, folks. 3 to go. Jesse Gordon going to throw the slider here on Chris. He's going to reverse it back. 2 to go next time by. Going to look at it here. 2 to go. One more time around. Chris Jones and Gordon. Lovejoy had to jump to the pit. Some injuries to that machine back there. White flag is out this time by Jesse Gordon. Chris Jones sitting 1-2 Johnson back into 3. How about that? Jesse Gordon for Hazen Boots. Coming around to the checkered flag here at Port Royal. Race number 1 tonight goes to Jesse Gordon. Jonesy going to be in the 2. The 3 of Zeph Johnson. Here comes Kendrick in the 4. The 5 of Philbrick. Can he hold him off? He will do it. Philbrick going to be in the 5. The Stu-Rag going to be back in the 6th spot here tonight. And how about that right there? That is going to be Chris Holly. Witherspoon in the 8. Lovejoy in the 9. Unofficial results left of the screen. And how about that tonight, boys and girls? That was quite the show. All right, these boys are getting lined up and ready to go here. Here comes Zeph Johnson, your 3rd place driver out here tonight. Chris Jones in that number 2 spot. And how about Jesse Gordon, your race winner here tonight in race number 1 of the program. Let's enable the mics here for everybody. And we'll get it started. Here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight. Up 3 spots for backdraft. It's Zeph Johnson. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, heck of a battle here early, and then it got that late caution, and then things got dicey. And, you know, these cars carry a lot of speed down the straightaways, man. And you see that here tonight, man. Break down your run here for P3.
Yeah, it was a fun race. There was a lot going on. Found a lot of speed early in the race towards the middle. And then the top kind of started slipping off at the end. It gets really tricky, especially carrying, like you said, that much speed into the corners. You got to be really careful not to drive it up on the wall. So you got to really be careful around there. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic work from you and your whole team over there tonight, man, with the P3 for yourself. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Johnson?
Yeah, I want to thank you, Hawk, for putting this on. I want to thank Backdraft Motorsports, SJD Designs, and I also want to thank PCs by Thomas. Just built me this brand new PC I got. It's the first race I did on it, and definitely was a lot better than my old PC. So thankful for him for building that, and yep.
Absolutely fantastic work as always. There you have it, Zeph Johnson, P3 here tonight. Went over now to our 2nd place driver out of Australia for Hazen Boots Motorsports in the 54. Chris Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, heck of a job here tonight, man. A good battle there, especially on that restart. You had fans in the chat cheering for you, saying, hey, he's got something for him here. And you did. You went out there, got a couple laps led, and then the slider came in from Jesse, and there was nothing left after that. Break down your run.
So off the start of the race, I got put into a wall and it bent my car. So my car was just handling like crap the whole race. It is what it is. It happens. I'm not mad or anything. I don't care. And then we were planning on running the low line, but it just wasn't there. Wyatt came around us in turn 4 like an absolute rocket ship. I don't know how he got that quick on the high line instantly, first lap. It was wild. And then we just drove it out. Then the caution came out. I started outside, got around Jess off the start, then he threw the slider. I tried turning under him, but the track was just too slick, and I was using too much throttle in my head. Because it's a big track, I was trying to use more throttle instead of taking the throttle out like I should have been. It was just dumb mistakes. The whole race, I was using too much throttle. I was just so slow. But, yeah, we take second after the wreck. Like, Wyatt had that wrapped up. It was between him and Jess. I had no business there. So we were settling for third. Steph was all over me. I was keeping him there, but he could have got me any seconds. So, yeah, I don't know. We take seconds. We're happy with seconds. So, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic work, Jonesy. Congrats again on 2nd here tonight. And, hey, it's not 3rd, so that's a plus. And let's hear them great sponsors you got tonight.
Jessup Logistics, Go Trucking, Spilled Hobbies, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, and Hazen Boots Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it. Chris Jones, P2 here tonight. Went over now to our race winner out of California. Back in that black and yellow number 10 machine. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Yeah, sir.
All right, here we go. The only way to sweep tonight is to start off with the win, and you did it here tonight. Let's see if you can get it again here in them 358s coming up real soon. But, hey, up 3 spots from where you started tonight. And it was a battle. It was quick guys up there. Lovejoy going down up there, starting the first race ever, I think, on the pole. And he went straight to the back within 5 laps. But you guys saw what you did, and you had the speed tonight to get through it. Made the late pass on Chris Jones here and never looked back. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel too comfortable in these cars, but I was able to tag on to Wyatt, and I was gaining on him, but I couldn't make the pass, without him making a mistake. And he made a mistake and was able to capitalize. So luckily I avoided that. I almost got into him, but yeah, he wrecked out, and we were able to carry on. And then Jones flew by me, and I was like, oh shit. So Jones and I were racing pretty hard there, and I was able to kind of run a line, a little bit different, but still the high line, and just able to get kind of by him. And I think he gave me a little grace off of my 3 and 4 slider too. So, but all in all, it's fun racing with these guys, and yeah, definitely was unexpected.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you got to start to sweep the night somehow, and you did it here with race number 1. Great job, Gordon. And who's some great sponsors we're going to start off tonight with?
I'd like to thank you for putting this on, everybody for coming out, and HBM 1 and 2 finish. That was good. My sponsors, Capital Time, LLC, Pinching Paint Salon, Aaron's Oil, Creative Tires, Davis Trenching, United Lubricant, Empire Motorsports, and HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it, Jesse Gordon taking the win here tonight at Port Royal in the Capsule Time 360 Sprint Car Series. Chris Jones going to be in the 2 spot. Zeph Johnson going to round out your top 3. We got 358 modifieds coming up next. All right, here we go. Second race of the night, the Walker Ridge Plantation 358 modified series, ready to go. Jesse Gordon on the pole. Lovejoy in that number 2 spot. Witherspoon in the 3. Van Meter in the 4. Johnson in the 5. Chris Jones in the 6. Wyatt Walker in the middle of the pack in the 7. Evan in the 8. Holly in the 9. Monroe in the 10. Kendrick in the 11. And Stephen Hott rounds out your number 12 spot here tonight. 17 cars or so have tried. These are the 12 that made it. Look at the weather here tonight. Beautiful. 80 degrees, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation for being a title sponsor of the 358 Modifieds. All right, the time ticker is up. The time is now 25 laps around Port Royal, 358 Modified style, guys. Here we go. We've had some interesting heat races. It's going to lead up to a beautiful A-main here tonight. And look forward to seeing how these drivers react to every move it's made out here on the track tonight. They jet by you right now. Good time to snap a photo. Not too often you see Lovejoy on the front row. Not true. You just saw him on the front row the last race. So, hey, he's front row bound here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Great shot right here coming off. Good start right there. Jesse Gordon going to take him around here. Turn number 1. Witherspoon and Lovejoy going to follow suit at the bottom here. The track is getting slicker, folks. Yes, it is. Side by side. Up to the front side here. 1, 2, 3 at the moment right now. Here comes your number 1 guy, Jesse Gordon, Witherspoon, Wyatt Walker, Zeph Johnson, and Billy Van Meter now working his way around. And we got ourselves a caution out on the Speedway here. The caution out on the Speedway. Let's take a look here what we got lined up here. Billy Van Meter now working his way up here. Oh, man, Wyatt just gets hot right there. Hot in front, and wrecked by his own teammate again. Oh my God, how much teammates can you get wrecked by? Well, we're gonna find out here. Man, oh man, he just kind of slams right into him, and then just boom, just kind of moves him out of the way there, wrecking his own teammate. You don't see a whole lot of that. Not really. All right, moving to the tail end of the field here. All right, that's gonna be on Zeph Johnson wrecking his teammate Wyatt Walker. First one of the night. All right, so there you go. Man, oh man, you talk about craziness, huh? How about that, folks? Who would have saw that coming? So Wyatt Walker, Zeph Johnson there getting tangled up. Teammates. So we'll go one more time around here. We'll get the lights back off this pace car here. We'll let them loose. P1 to green right now. Johnson going to start in the back here with that EOL. So Jesse Gordon and Lovejoy going to get the controls here to be able to start out a little bit here. Working their way out right now. Jesse Gordon, Lovejoy, Chris Jones, and Witherspoon Anybody's race here, man. Anything can happen. 21 laps to go next time by. I kind of like this far shot, but I love this close shot also, man. I'm torn. So here we go. We'll start off with the zoom shot here. Jesse Gordon, it's your field. Here we go. Jesse Gordon, good start there. Lovejoy went way down to the bottom there. Not sure what he was doing there. Billy Van Meter now going to take that spot now, and you see now the rest of the field kind of feather out. 3 wide there in the middle, and we got one upside down, and big carnage here. Big wreck of cars here in the back. Oh, man, let me throw the yellow there. Big wreck back here in the back. So they got themselves situated here, but let's find out exactly what happened here. Looks like Chris Jones maybe once again pinched up there on the high side here. Oh, man, just makes contact with the wall here. Let's go back to the side shot here. Here we go. Lovejoy to the inside and contact there. Tire rubbing here. Chris Jones comes around the high side here. Gets in there with them. Both drivers make contact, go into the wall there. Both wanting the spot. Look at this. Not really convinced here anything other than Chris Jones making an outside move here. And then Netcode took a roll there. Definitely Netcode in between the Lovejoy and Chris Jones here. We're watching it live. There is nothing here as far as contact being made. Nothing there. So line them up. iRacing. A bunch of Netcode right there. Chris Jones goes up into the wall. Boom. No contact was ever made to make these cars aero do it. Boom. First one of the night. All right, well, here we go. Netco played a role there. Both drivers going to have to pay the piper. All right, so here we go again. Jesse Gordon, Witherspoon now, front row. This may get interesting, folks. 19 to go here. Billy Van Meter, Anthony Monroe, Chris Holly, Wyatt Walker, Evan, Chris Jones now going to have to come back through the pits here. There's Johnson now working his way out there. Kendrick also in the pits. So here we go. Lights will go off that beautiful pace car this time by. And we're going to let them loose here at Port Royal. Here we go. All right, so Jesse Gordon, Witherspoon, Billy Van Meter, and Anthony Monroe, your 2 rows of cars here. Drivers in the pits, you got Chris Jones and Kendrick. Here we go. Let's see. That was a pretty awesome shot there. We were able to see that from this view here. We'll see if these guys get after it again. Jesse Gordon on the bottom in that black and yellow number 10. Witherspoon, they call him the Spoon. Up on that high side in that 20B. Good clean start there. Looking at Wyatt Walker now all the way back up to the number 4 spot. You now seeing the drivers in the back here make some moves. Closer to the front they go. Wyatt Walker in the 5 now trying to chase down Anthony Monroe. Monroe back there in the 5, or excuse me, the 4. As you got some bumping and grinding going on back there in the middle of the pack. 16 to go. Jesse Gordon, Witherspoon, Van Meter, your top 3. Here comes that man, Wyatt Walker. Digging to the inside here, that 85, the Walker Ridge Plantation backdraft driver down to the number 4 spot. Wyatt charging his way back up there. Contact made with Anthony Monroe. Anthony and him finding a line here. Come back around. Anthony Monroe, there's Evan and Lovejoy. Here comes Stephen Hott now working up his side. Still a great battle here, inside and out. Anthony Monroe now going to look to the inside here. Some speed being found maybe on the bottom. I don't think so. Jesse Gordon, Witherspoon, still 1-2. Billy Van Meter hanging on to that 3 spot now, but look at Anthony Monroe having to battle it out here with Evan. Evan back there. Great run tonight for him. Not making the show last week, running P6 right now. So good stuff from the Busch Latte machine. Look at Wyatt Walker now. Wyatt's now dipping himself to the inside here. Went around Witherspoon. Closing that gap on your second place driver. That's Billy Van Meter out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And that 23 machine for Team Chaos. He's holding on to that 2 spot right now. Can he keep it together here? Wyatt Walker trying to charge up back through the field here after getting wrecked by a teammate. He's now back up to the 3 spot. But how about Jesse Gordon, folks? Stretch this lead out by a country mile. Watching the battle here. Billy now right up to the back bumper of Wyatt Walker. Camera stuck right in about the middle of the pack here. Jesse Gordon, good size lead. Billy Van Meter right behind him. We're watching Anthony Monroe here. Trying to put the moves on the 20B, the spoon. Anthony Monroe, the asphalt cowboy out of Texas. Moving himself up. He's up 5 spots. Your hard charger, yes it is. Anthony Monroe struggled in that heat race. And we got one struggled right there, and they're keeping it clean. They're keeping it good. And it looks like they're still rolling here. Lovejoy on the bottom of the track. He's able to get a rebound back out there nicely. 10 laps to go. Jesse Gordon, Billy Van Meter, Wyatt Walker, Anthony Monroe. Here comes Evan. How about this battle here? Evan duking it out with the 20B machine. Here comes the 71 in the middle. Justin trying to find him's line. Nothing there yet. Still side by side in the back here. The 5 and the 71. Contact made there. He's going to jump up back up to the high side of the track. Gordon and Wyatt 1-2 out front. Van Meter still in the 3. Good battle here in the back. 8 to go next time by. That's Witherspoon leading this pack of wolves, as some would say. They were beating and banging back here. Justin now going to slide up there and take that spot. Or excuse me, that's Chris Holly, not Justin. I got mistaken there with these Monroe cars. The 71 of Chris Holly up 4 spots. Good looking stuff there tonight from him. Jesse Gordon still your leader right now. Wyatt Walker into 2. Billy into 3. It's Monroe into 4. But how about Chris and the boys back here? Trying to find the line right now. Stephen Hott gets in there and gets hot and gets himself looped around. They're still green and clean here. Zeph Johnson now did not want to get another incident there. Thank God the caution didn't come out. That would have been bad news for him. But right now, Jesse Gordon, 5 to go here. Wyatt Walker, Billy Van Meter, and Anthony Monroe, your top 4. Chris Holly still hanging on. Can he get himself a top 5 here tonight at Port Royal? It's the Speed Palace, folks. They call it that for a reason. Right now, Stephen Hott trying to hang on. He's got a couple guys right behind him. Chris Jones and the boys. Lovejoy. But a battle all across the track here. Middle of the pack mostly. As you see in the 20B machine. Witherspoon trying to make a move here for a top 5 around Chris Holly. He'll find some speed up on that high side. Look at the spoon go now. Down the back chute, 1 by 1. Side by side. Gordon still the man out front. Wyatt still in that number 2 spot. Billy Van Meter in the 3 right now, but it's a great battle here. Witherspoon in that 20B, battling Chris Holly in the 71. It's Hayes and Boots. It's Monroe Motorsports. It's 3 to go. Who wants the top 5? Gordon wants another win here tonight to get that possible sweep. And he's looking good here, man. As we come into the white flag next time by, the 5 of Johnson going to look to the inside of Chris Holly. Not going to be there. Great battle in the back here, though. Awesome stuff going on here. But it's going to be white flag out for Jesse Gordon. Wyatt going to be in the 2, Billy in the 3. Still some good action here in the middle of the pack. Looks like Witherspoon able to make the pass on Holly. He'll try to hang on to that top 5. And he will do it. Look at that, folks. Jesse Gordon coming around 4. Your race number 2 winner out of California. Jesse Gordon wide into 2. Anthony Monroe hanging on to the 3. Maybe. Yes, he will. He'll hang on to the 3. Anthony Monroe here tonight in the P3 spot. How about that? Witherspoon into 4. Chris Holly into 5. Zeph Johnson in that number 6 spot here tonight. Evan back into 7. Stephen Hott in the 8. Lovejoy in the 9 here tonight. So great stuff from all the drivers. Everybody out here getting racy with it. So here we go. Let's see what these guys can do. Anthony Monroe bringing that thing around here in that P3 spot tonight. Wyatt Walker got it done in the P2. And here we go. Let's see what these drivers can do. Anthony Monroe working that thing around. Got a little bit of fuel left in there, I'd imagine. He's going to bring that thing around here. All right, let's get him queued up and ready to go here. All right, enable the mic for all. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight. Up 7 spots, your hard charger in the 82 for Monroe Motorsports. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you now.
Hey, heck of a run here in the feature. Looked like complete dog shit in that heat race, though. Lack of practice, maybe, but hey, you found your line and you found your skill you needed here in the feature. P3 here, man. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, I couldn't get in the section at all. It kept going like 5%, 10%, and then it would just shut off. I had to keep restarting it. So I didn't get any laps until qualifying, unfortunately. Me and Van Meter were having a really good race there at the end. I don't know if I went in too hard or what happened, but I want to say I apologize to Van Meter. That was not intentional. I tried to back out, but I just want to say I do want to apologize. That's not how I want to run against any of these guys. Congratulations to Walker and Gordon there for a good run.
Absolutely. Fantastic job yourself here tonight, P3. Like I said, up 7 spots. Great run here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Anthony?
Well, of course, all the guys over at Winter Motorsports, they work hard every week. And they're getting more practice in. They're getting better and better every week. I want to thank my sponsors, Kiewit Offshore Ltd. and Backward Vacation Rentals, and of course you for putting this on.
Absolutely. There you have it. Anthony Monroe, P3 here tonight. Great work. Went over now to our second place driver out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina for Backdraft Motorsports. Wyatt Walker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight, man. You had to go back to the back there after getting tagged by your teammate there, but you're able to drive yourself right back up through the field. Not easy to do, especially here, but you found yourself P2 here tonight, up 5 more spots, man. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, I think there was a little neck over there. I'm not sure. I haven't went back and looked at it. But I know I was sideways before it showed contact point. But, yeah, I definitely ruined the heat race and got into the wall for the second time tonight. So I had to keep telling myself, don't do that again. Because 3 times, I don't know if I can forgive myself for that one. But, yeah, was able to get a pretty good restart on that first one. And then that caution came out pretty quick, and I got lucky with a few spots on that one. And then I just got off, and I was just trying to run on the bottom, and I seen everybody else down there, so I moved up and was able to get, I think, second, third there, and then there wasn't no catching Gordon. I had to talk myself down to make sure I didn't hit the wall. I had to tell myself to slow down, but, I'll definitely take it considering what happened in the heat race and the start of this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, good night overall, man. P2 here as we head into the super late models here coming up next. And great job again, White, on the P2. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
I got to thank you for doing this, Barber Ridge Plantations, Dagger Texas Designs, and Backdraft Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it, your second place driver, Wyatt Walker. All right, went over down to our race winner, back in that number 10, that black and yellow, the California kid, Jesse Gordon. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job here, man. 2 out of 2 as we head into the super late models. And tell you what, you're looking good here tonight, man, for a sweep. We ain't seen one in a while, and it's always awesome to see it when it happens, but we got to get through this interview first, man. A great job out here tonight, dominating performance from start to finish. I know we had a couple more cautions than we'd like, but hey, we are racing. Cautions are going to happen, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. But hey, P1 for yourself. Break down your run tonight.
Yeah, all in all, it was tough to figure out where fast line is. You don't know what guys are doing behind you, but I figured I'd try to top, and then I got it to actually work and make some time on it, and then saw Walker was in second, so I was trying to keep tabs, and then I made some mistakes, almost threw the race away, hit the wall, climbed the wall even, lost like second and a half, and after that I was just kind of hitting my marks and not trying to make mistakes. So, but definitely was a fun, tough battle there on the top, trying not to jump the cushion and make mistakes. So, yeah, we'll see how the next one goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic job here tonight, winning it in the 358 modifies. Great job, Gordon. And who's them sponsors one more time tonight?
Thank you for putting this on. Everybody coming out and racing clean. And my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, PG Fan Salon, Amzor, Cruise Tires, Data Stretching, United Limited, Empire Motorsports, and HBN Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jesse Gordon burning it down here tonight in the 358 modifieds at Port Royal. Wyatt into 2. And how about that Anthony Monroe guy in the P3? Great job there. Up 7 spots tonight Hey, we got super late models coming up next. All right, here we go. The Shippo Dirt Super Late Model Series ready to go here. The third and final race of the night. It's been a pleasure at Port Royal, but I'm glad it's coming to an end. I'm sure a lot of these guys are too. But Wyatt Walker looks to get that win here tonight. He's going to start in the number 1 spot. Right beside him, he's going to have Jesse Gordon looking for the sweep. Can he get it done? He's going to have to get around Wyatt Walker to do it. Billy Van Meter into 3. Got robbed in the last race, some would say. Let's see if he can come back and rebound here in this race. Zeph Johnson into 4. Ryan Allen didn't make the last race because of the incident with Anthony Monroe in the heat race. He'll look to rebound here. He's starting in a number 5 spot. Chris Jones into 6 for Hazen Boots. He could ask for a better night also. He's been rough. I don't think he's seen the top 10 all night long. He'll try to find some action there too. But right now, Kendrick home in that 7 spot. Chris Holly in the 8. And how about Stu Rat in the 9? Stephen Hunt in the 10. Anthony Monroe just finished in that top 3 last race in the 11. And Evan for 4 Mile Outdoor Racing going to be in that number 12 spot tonight. 16 showed up. The fastest 12 out of qualifying get to grid up. Weather here tonight, beautiful. 75 degrees, cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to Shippo for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. All right, the drivers are set. We're ready to lock them in and go racing here. Last and final race of the night. Let's get these guys going. The grid is set. Jesse Gordon and Wyatt Walker. Jesse looking for that sweep. It's hard to get a sweep. We've seen it a few times. He's going to try to make magic happen here tonight. But Wyatt Walker says, hey, maybe he wouldn't have won the second race if I didn't get dumped by a teammate. Maybe. Maybe. Some may have called it net code. We're looking back at it. You never know. Zeph Johnson knows, hey, I ain't going to get you again, buddy. I promise. Billy Van Meter says, hey, keep Anthony Monroe as far away from me as you possibly can. Ryan Allen saying the same thing there after the heat race. We'll see what these guys can do. Chaos got themselves lined up on the bottom row there. Stephen Ott for Backdraft. He's got Stu Rat back there with him. Evan happy to make the show here. He's improved a lot from last week. So, all right, the drivers are set. We're ready to let them loose here. 25 laps. It's race number 3. This is it. One more race after this to find out who our champion's going to be. It's going to come down to the wire here. We have Port Royal. We have, I believe, Volusia left. And that is going to be it for the super late model. So we'll see what's going to happen here. We got 25 laps to figure it out. Wyatt Walker really working that wheel. Look at him jerk that thing inside the cockpit here. Here we go. Pace truck's in. Oh, boy. You thought them last 2 were crazy. You ain't seen nothing. Wyatt's going to get a good start here. He's waiting for his moment to strike. He's looking over, and he's gone. Just like a rocket in the night, Wyatt Walker's going to lead him down into turn number 1. Gordon and Billy Van Meter going to slide in there with him. Put the gaps up. You got it. Chris Jones, Ryan Allen, and Kendrick going to follow suit behind him. Chris Holly now working his way up to the field here, but look at the action brewing here. Ryan Allen still side by side. 24 laps to go. Wyatt Walker trying to keep the sweep alive here. Keeping it away from Jesse Gordon. Gordon wants nothing more to get back up here. Billy Van Meter, how about that? The 23 machine for Chaos up to the number 2 spot. Zeph Johnson back there. He's in the number 4, the 5 of Ryan Allen. Here comes Chris Jones and Kendrick. Throw in Stu Rat. And right there is Chris Holly and Evan back there. Anthony Monroe and Stephen Hunt going to round out the back inside of your field. Right now, Billy Van Meter feeling the pressure being put onto him by Jesse Gordon. That black and yellow number 10 machine. Jesse can get it done here. Can he keep it to the inside? Little door rubbing on Billy there. Jesse now going to look to make the pass here. Going to be hard to do, but he's going to try to find something. Here comes the 05 for Backdraft. Yes, sir, that's Johnson. Wyatt Walker still your leader here. Johnson now lost his bumper onto the backside there. Thank God they brought it back. The bumper now back intact. He gave about everything he had to the backside of Jesse Gordon's car there. The 05 now battling with the 10. Your top 7 are duking it out here Jesse Gordon's got some breathing room now. 20 to go. Wyatt Walker stretching it out. The only thing going to stop Wyatt Walker from winning this race is wrecking himself. How about Jonesy and the boys back here getting tangled up with his own teammate again? Johnson now able to slide himself up. 18 to go next time by. You're looking at the 05 for backdraft. Chris Jones up on the wall, sparks flying. He makes contact with Billy Van Meter. Chris Jones now, contact with Billy Van Meter. Van Meter now slipping back to the 7th spot. Billy in that 23, still moving here. The tires are getting, I would say slick, but I don't think that's the key word here, as we're watching a great battle pursue back here to 7 and 8. Great stuff here from your top 7. There is Chris Holly. Holly back there in that 71 machine for Monroe Motorsports. Evan back there for the Outdoors Mile team, looking good there. Anthony Monroe right there, Stu Rat and Stephen Ott. You're rounding out your top 12. Look at Billy here. Billy's going to look for something here. He's going to drive it right up into the front of the 7. About wrecked his own teammate. Ryan Allen going to be like, what the hell are you doing, Billy? That 23 and Billy Van Meter, Team Chaos, they call him out there. You'll see them boys tomorrow night on the asphalt. Trying to get some action done. It's always a pleasure when you see Chaos come out and run some dirt. It's always fun. 15 to go here. Look at Johnson. Still stretching it out. Oh, Lord, Johnson hard into the wall. His front end is completely trashed. His car, his night is done. Johnson going to trip it down to the bottom end of the track. He goes out in front. How about we hold the fucking brake and not go down in front of everybody? How about that? That'd have been great. Oh, my God, dude. Look at this shit. Like, look, hold it. I'll just, like, and then stop. Like, what are we doing here, dude? Unbelievable. All right, that was on Johnson. Hit the wall, then didn't want to hold the brakes up against the wall with a broken wheel. Came down in front of the field and ran right into Anthony Monroe. First one of the night. Unbelievable. All right. Oh, here we go. Man, talk about bad luck. That might be karma for Anthony Monroe. Oh, man, you hate to see that. His wheel was completely bent, and, I mean, he tried to get down off the track, but sometimes it's better just to sit there, I guess, and, you know, I mean, what can you do? You don't have mirrors, so it's hard to see where you're going to be able to come down at, but, yeah, it's very tough. Very tough. When you don't have steering, you're probably best to just leave it parked there or hit escape, and, yeah. All right, well, here we go. Wyatt Walker, Jesse Gordon going to have the front row again to themselves. Man, oh, man. That was a good run, though. Johnson was killing it, but, yeah, man, tough break for the 05. He's going to be kicking himself in the nuts on that one. All right, here we go. Lights are off the truck. Wyatt Walker, Jesse Gordon. Here we go. Preferred line? I don't think there really is one at the moment. I think you guys can get around the track any way they want. They're super late models, so anything could happen here. So Monroe going to be back here in that 11th spot. He's got a refresh car there. He'll come back out here and see if he can get digging through the field. So Wyatt Walker going to control the start here as we got just about half the race done before the first caution got thrown there. Let's see what the 85 can do here. He's going to need a good restart. He got one there, the 85. Good restart there for Wyatt Walker. 11 to go. Wyatt, Jonesy, Kendrick, your top 3. Make it the top 4, excuse me. Johnson now, still seeing himself come back out of the pits here. More carnage right there. Big hit right there. Stu Rat hard into the wall here. Big damage to the 19 machine. And he's now up against the wall here. And his night is just about wrapped up there. And he is stuck up against the wall there. Tough break for him. Wyatt Walker still out front. Jesse Gordon and Chris Jones. Your top 3. How about Allen, Kendrick, Billy Van Meter? How about that? Look now. The boys in the back here getting after it. Anthony Monroe. Evan trying to find some speed here. Side by side. 9 laps to go. Wyatt Walker still the man out front. Kendrick and the boys still duking it out back there, but we got a battle here for the lead. Wyatt Walker, the 85, your leader. Jesse Gordon behind him in that black and yellow number 10. Holly got himself spun upside down. He's able to keep it going here. Great battle brewing there. Holly now all over the place here. That's normally what you see when you watch in the back. A bunch of crashing. 7 to go here for your leader, Wyatt Walker. Jesse Gordon still back there in that number 2 spot right now. Chris Jones into 3. Wyatt does not want no part of that wall. Keep it off the wall, I'm sure. Right now, Chris Holly now working his way up to your top 3. Wyatt, Gordon, Jonesy. Coming down through the pits right now. 6 to go this time, make it 5. And Gordon chase down Wyatt to complete the sweep here at Port Royal. Can Wyatt spoil the party here? Right now, he's looking like just that. Gonna spoil the party. Wyatt Walker up against that wall, getting some more of that wall there. Man, he knows what he wants to do with that car. Any moment now, we're going to see the move coming in here from Jesse Gordon. All right, now Chris Jones still back there digging himself out, but here comes some action. Watch the Batman car. Get ready to take flight here in the night. Ryan Allen back here. Kendrick, Billy Van Meter. Anthony Monroe back there again. Man, he's all over the place. All right, here we go. 2 to go. Next time by, we should see that slider, that mean slider coming from the 10 machine. Is he going to be able to hold him off here? 3 to go. 2 to go this time by. Wyatt Walker gets that thing yawed out just a little bit more than anybody else you see right now. Gordon going to try to make the move here. He's going to sling that thing to the inside. Wyatt's going to suck up here. Both drivers make contact. Racing off the wall, white flag coming out this time by. Wyatt arches it in there hard. Crossover coming back from Jesse. It's a drag race down the backstretch. Who's it going to be coming to the line? Wyatt has to throw the haymaker. It's not going to be enough, or will it be enough? It's going to be at the line. It's going to be Jesse Gordon. Sweeping the night. What a run there. Filthy Animal, Gordon, Wyatt, Jonesy, Allen, Kendrick, Billy, Anthony Monroe, Evan back there going to bring it across the line to number 8 spot here tonight. Stephen Hahn going to cross the line to 9 to the 10 of Holly. My, oh my, what a run here tonight, man. These drivers are on another level. How about that? Chris Jones getting the job done here, folks, in that P3. Wyatt Walker, he did everything he could do, man. That 85 machine was on rolling. But how about Jesse Gordon sweeping the night here tonight, folks? Unbelievable. All right. Let's get them queued up here. Enable the mics. All right. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver, Chris Jones, up 3 spots. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, great night here for Hazen Boots. Again, you got 2 out of the top 3 spots, and a great run for yourself. We know you like that P3 spot. It seemed to be your number. And you went up 3 spots also. Not quite the hard charger, but a spot well taken. P3 tonight, Jonesy. Break it down for us.
Yeah, started in 6. Yeah, 6, and it was what it was. Yeah, I might have done something kind of dirty. I drove around the outside, I bumped the wall, and instead of usually where I would back out, I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking this, I just kept the foot in it, and for some reason, it's a rocket ship off the wall. It took off, and I drove around with like 2 cars. I think it was Van Meter and maybe Alan. I think it was Ryan. I don't know. And yeah, I just kept my foot in it, and it just drove off of that wall. I think I set my quickest lap on that lap as well, or like, I wasn't sure. I just drove the high line. I think I bumped Van Meter as well. My bad. But yeah, I don't know. We got it in 3rd. The caution came out. Started in 3rd again after the caution, and just drove it out from there. Ryan was making a run on me though. I think it was. Yeah, he was catching me at the end, but we ran out of laps for him. So yeah, it is what it is. We take 3rd.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic work again here tonight. Chris Jones, P3, and some great sponsors tonight, Jonesy.
Logistics, Go Trucking, Stored Hobbies, Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, and Choice MK Sports. Oh no, Hazen Boots Motorsports. Sorry.
There you got it. Chris Jones for Hazen Boots, folks. P3 tonight. Great job, my man. Whatever now to our second place driver out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina for Backdraft Motorsports. 85 machine. Wyatt Walker, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight, Wyatt. P2, man, and it came down to the wire, and it was a fantastic battle. And, yeah, we had the cameras on you, too, in the last 5 laps. You know we had to, and you guys put on quite a show, man. P2 tonight, Wyatt, break down your run for us.
Yeah, I guess I let them all, but the one that mattered. After that caution, I couldn't get back in a rhythm. I kept almost knocking the wall down, so I was trying to play it safe, but trying to keep him behind me. I knew he was there the whole time. I was just waiting for it. And honestly, it kind of caught me off guard. I was expecting it in the next lap, but then I tried to return the slider back into 1 or 2, and I messed that all up. And then I was just trying to knock the waters both up, and thought maybe I could get under him going in 3 and 4, but I just wasn't close enough. But yeah, good race for both of us. Definitely appreciate their running clean. I knew he was there the whole time. He was faster than me. It's just a matter of, I guess, him waiting to make the move, and it worked out for him. But good race.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, it came 1 lap too soon there. You know, normally you're good at holding them, you know, when the lines are coming. But a great job tonight, Wyatt Walker, P2. And here's some great sponsors you want to thank one more time tonight, Wyatt.
Hey, you for doing this. Waterford Plantations, Duggar Pet Designs, and Backdraft Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it, Wyatt Walker, P2 here tonight. Went over now to our race winner. Not only that, but sweeping the night. We ain't seen that in quite a while. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run. It wasn't easy to sweep the night here. It was a great battle there all the way down to the last couple laps, and you're able to squeeze it out up 1 more spot from where you qualified, man. Break down your run here tonight at Port Royal.
Yeah, that was one hell of a race right there. That was really a lot of fun running with Wyatt. He was quick. I could inch to him, but it was a fine line if you could make or break it, get into that wall. And it was a battle for sure. I thought he was going to get me on those sliders, get me back, but yeah, that was that was tough, definitely. But probably one of the best dirt races I've ever encountered, definitely running with him. So that was cool. Hell of a good time running with him. So hats off to him for running the clean, of course. Yeah, as always. And definitely one hell of a race. So we'll just count our lucky stars that it all aligned tonight, and we'll move on to the next one.
Absolutely fantastic work, Gordon, sweeping the night, man. It ain't easy to do. Like I said, they come once, and you know, every once in a while, man. I think we only had like 5 last year, and we already got off to a good start this year with a couple sweeps already. So great job, Gordon. Fantastic work, and let's hear them great sponsors one more time here tonight.
I'd like to thank you for putting this on. Everybody came out and raced hard. That was a lot of fun, and good finish, 1 and 3, me and Jones for HDM. My sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Pinch Painting Salon, Amzo, Creative Tires, Davis Trenching, United Window Tint, Empire Motorsport, and my team, HBM Motorsport.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon wins it here in the Super Late Models, wins it in the 358s, and won it in the 360s. Great job. Wyatt going to finish in the P2 here tonight. And Chris Jones rounds out your top 3 in Super Late Models. Hell of a night of racing.